Well, hey, hello, howdy, happy Saturday. How's everyone doing? Are we ready for the whoosh transition? Ready, whoosh. We're gonna continue the Rimworld today. How are you all doing? It's been a very weird week. Let me throw some music on. It's been a very weird week. So apologies for canceling the stream Wednesday, for canceling the stream Friday, but we're here today. So we'll go for like 2.5, maybe 3 hours today, and we'll continue to play through, do some cool things to the ship, I don't know, have a good time, mess around with the world of Rim for a little bit. And we'll see what happens. I think that'll be the play. If I can get everything set up. It's been a while since I've streamed on YouTube. Move this over. Okay. Slash you in there. Alright, I think this will work. Maybe. Sure, why not? Let's do that. So this is going to pick up almost immediately after the video ended. Let me make sure I have everything in the description set as well. See, let's do this. Okay. I think we're set. But yeah, this will continue almost immediately. I think it's like the same day. Yeah, we're on day 100 still. So we still have Brick Tamland. Hanako the Butcher. I don't know how do you pronounce it. I think it's Hanako. Dan Butworth, the legend and hero of the video. Legrand Pooba, still in his suit, or her suit. Ira, spitting at blood. And then Twister, who is planting rice. So the goal was to quickly rebuild, rearm the ship, and do some research. I would love to get autocannons and slap some autocannons on like the exterior of the ship. I'd like to rebuild the ship. It's just kind of a giant square right now. But I think it'd be very cool to slap some autocannons on here and do some raids. If we can find some targets to hit. Actually friends with them. There's a pirate outpost over here. So we'll see what happens. Who'll be getting killed in Rimworld? Probably everyone, I think. Probably everyone. Do we need food? We have 12 survival meals. We know, okay, Brick needs a new arm. So we can actually go ahead and do that. We need a prosthetic arm still. I think I'm gonna remove these. I never used them. Like, I would get partially through, but the light takes up so much power, like so much resources, that it's just not viable. I'm gonna go hunt gazelles. I'm fine with that, actually. Brick is okay. He just needs a new arm. I think everyone is pretty, like, they're all kind of bummed about people dying. But that, I mean, that's expected, I think. I'm not too concerned about that. I think that'll be okay. They can hunt. Yeah, because we really just need food. I guess, what do we still have? We have a cook. We have a builder. Twister can grow. So Dan doesn't really need to be growing anymore. Brick can research. What can Dan... I guess just handling. Because we lost both our handlers. Can you tame animals to take them on the ship with you? Yes. We actually had a cougar and a puma. Or a cougar and a warg. We only have the warg left. But yeah, you can take them on the ship with you. You just need to make sure that you... Like, I built a zone. For animals. So you can mark them to just the ground. Like, just your ship. Because if you leave... Like, if you take off and leave them here, they'll just get left behind and they'll die. You can't come back for them. What's your Twitch? It's in the description. In the description. I think we can basically fly. How long do we have to wait for? 4 days. I feel like 4 days is more than enough time to get back on track. We need gas operations, gun turrets, blowback. Oh, so we need to go through that whole arc still. If Brick just researches... Do we have anyone that can craft still? 4, 5 for Ira. We lost our crafter. Oh, Ira can do that. What's he doing right now? Hunting? Ira can craft for us. What do you think about your Odyssey video? I started playing Rimworld again a few days before you uploaded it. My desire to play Rimworld had come out of nowhere, which feels like a funny happenstance. It's the deep state. It's all planned. So we can do simple meals in here, right? Because this is all, what, 4? Oh, you know what I want to turn off? That was so annoying in the video for me. Just having, like, the room stats everywhere. If we can get Brick a new arm for tomorrow. He can research gunsmithing in a day. So it's blowback. I guess it would be cool to just do mortars, too, and just have a wing of just... But I think the cannons might be better. The turrets don't really matter to me. Oh, that's so much, actually. We still need microelectronics, too. Okay. It's gonna take a little bit. That'll be, well, it'll be cool to see what we can do with that. How much? We only have 36 paneling, though. So we're gonna have to, where's this cave? It's like 2 jumps away. Okay. Another one down here. Is there any, like... No, there's none around us. Okay. We're kind of just stuck there. I decided to get Rimworld because of your videos. Why did you have to make such good videos? Now I also want to get the deals. Well, thank you. Yeah, I took like 2 years off of Rimworld. I love the game. The videos just never seem to perform all that well with Rimworld. I just can't get a grasp on it. I don't know though. I do. It's one of my all-time favorite games though. I'm not very good at it, but I do enjoy it. But yeah, the DLC, like, legit, probably my favorite DLC in the game. I know it's recency bias still, but like, I didn't really enjoy Anomaly. Like, it was okay. Biotech I liked, Ideology I liked, but that was really about it. I feel like this is better than those. Like, it fits like in that same category. It's just a good old time. Is he gonna be okay? Oh, you know what we can do? Get everyone out of spacesuits because those are gonna deteriorate. Get them all out of their spacesuits and back into normal clothing. But then they all, for whatever reason, they just like to wear the helmets. Like, they all love the helmets. It's very strange to me. And Ira's job is just going to be crafting from now on. He can warden too, but that's kind of redundant. always putting on the flak suit. No, he dropped one vac suit for another vac suit. Okay. We don't need more chem fuel, though. We need... Okay, arms done. Dan can be our mechanic, or our medic. Right? Dan can be our mechanic, or our oh my god, I'm stuttering. Our medic. Brick. We can put an arm on. His left arm, right? Is Dan happy? Now he is perfect. We can put a new arm on Brick. Are you saying you wouldn't wear a spacesuit helmet all the time? Oh no, I definitely would. I 100% get it, but it also, I'm like, take it off. Like, they're all still wearing it. What order would you suggest getting each DLC? It's personal preference, because they all kind of change the game in their own ways. I really like biotech. Like, I would say ideology maybe would be the priority, and then from ideology, you would go Odyssey, and then biotech would be top 3. Royalty isn't bad, too. I think royalty gets a bad rap. I don't mind royalty. Okay. He's out, but he's got a new arm. We're okay with that. What's Pooba doing? Mine. Which iron do we have? Or steel 230. There we go. Get them busy. More steel up here. We can do components too. More steel. There. Sweet. The ship is so boxy, I just imagine a huge metal cube going through space. Yeah, I definitely, like, fucked up the build. I wasn't even sure what I wanted to do with it. I just started building out, like, how I would... I basically built as if they were in a cave. Because I like to have everything boxed together, which I know is not a great method. But then, by the time I built it out, I was like, oh, I have to expand here, I have to expand here. Where would I put more thrusters? Oh, it's just a square. So I'd like to rebuild it, but I also only have 36 paneling. And that, I mean, that's enough for what? Like... That's 36, so we can get a 6x6 room. Really a 5x5 once it's walled in. So there's not really enough resources right now to fix it. Because my idea, like in my mind, I was like, oh, we'll just get a shit ton of panels, gut the whole thing, keep the engine, and just fit and like figure out a new build. That was the original plan. But, no. Like, it's just, it's so resource intensive that it's just, it wouldn't work. Who's our cook? Do we not have, oh, we don't have, like, meal, okay. Let's piss off. Well, Dan, can Dan not fight? No, Dan can fight. Why doesn't Dan have a gun? Where's your weapon? We're gonna go do Buffalo things. We're gonna do a firing squad. The Borg cube. Yeah, deadass. Okay. That's what we wanted. All of them pissed off. The Great Buffalo Massacre of 5502. There we go. Stand okay. Any limbs ripped off? No, he has one crack. Ira. A bruise and a crack. Oh, and there he goes on an insulting spree. Our little cowboy. Built to spontaneously combust at any given time. And then you guys said to move the butcher table, so I'm gonna move the butcher table into here. Just into the workroom. Is he gonna be fine? Can he? Yeah, he tended to himself already. Ira's just gonna be an asshole to everyone. Brick's already back up and researching. It's a good sign. Okay. Those muffaloes would kill you if they had the chance, soldier. Yeah, 100%. We must aggressively target the muffaloes. Also, they just give so much meat. They give so much meat. Like, we could make so many meals with that. I have to remember who's our negotiator. Oh, the guy hurling insults at everyone, actually. I guess Tanaka can do. We'll see if he snaps out of it at any point. Because everyone's sleeping. There's no one to insult. If everyone's sleeping, we're okay. Oh, no, in their sleep. He's just gonna... He's just yelling slurs at people while they sleep. What can we get out of this? The breach axe? Hot take, I wish the breach axe was better than it was, because it sounds so dope, but it does half the damage and 5% less penetration than a longsword. Because it's just not good. I wish they were. Oh, we can do charge rifles though, right? 1,200. A lot of gold. We can sell the gold. We can sell the wooden sculpture. Keep the vac suits. Get rid of the EMP grenades. $495.15. I like the idea of a charged rifle, and we're still getting up, so we'll still have enough. We'll sell a normal assault rifle instead. We don't need a bolt action. We don't need a Vila. Did we not? Do we have 2 prosthetic arms? We can sell all of our drugs. Only gonna be out 200. We take that. Dan's our best shooter, so he gets it. Dan basically has to carry the team at this point. Do we really have a second prosthetic arm and I just made 2 on X? We do. There's one right there. And there's one in here. Does he have... We just have like 3 or 2 prosthetic arms just waiting if someone needs them. Alright. Brick truly is built different with his new robotic arm. Yeah, he's pretty badass. I would like to get him some plate armor, but the problem is in space you have to wear the vac suits, which they're fine. They give decent protections. But I always imagined him running around with full plate armor, if you know what I mean. Just a full plate armor lunatic with a steel longsword. Plasteel Breach Axe, Rex Max. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. We have 140 plasteel, so we could make one. We also have uranium, but I think a plasteel axe would be dope. When Ira's done yelling at random people, he can get on that. Do we have any haulers? I do miss the cougar for this reason, though, because the cougar would come and haul. I mean, granted, it would eat all the meat, but it would haul most of it. There are... that's fine. Heat waves are fine. We can always leave. Well, I guess we have rice growing somewhere, but yeah, down here. Is there more for survival meals than anything? People is for sharp stuff and Ura is for blunt stuff if you're metagaming. I'm not metagaming, though. I just go for what looks cool, to be honest. It's Ira's just... Ira's entire log is just hurling insults at people. Like, and that's why your dad got divorced. Like... Disrespected Anaka's sense of duty, self-control. Brick insulted Ira's kindness. He's upset that he was insulted 7 times after insulting people the whole time. Oh, Ira. That'll last for a day? Oh my god. Where's Brick? That's fine, we don't need them here anymore. But yeah, look at, like, there's still 3 left here. Look at all the meat. We have 400 meat. That's so many meals. What's wrong with Dan? He just was insulted and he finally snapped. And now he's gonna eat all of our food. You son of a bitch. Hello, Dragonfly. Everyone's about to break because they're all so insulted. Like Booba's been. My sister died. I was insulted a ton. My clothing sucks and I'm sweaty. We don't have the storage, I don't think, to hold all this, by the way. We need to, like, clean up the storage room, because some of these have, like, 25 steel, then some's, like, 2 components, 3 components. Can we, no, we can't merge. No stack available to merge to. There's 2 and 3. Yeah, 31 steel, but it can't merge even though there's 25 right here, so it's just... Then we have all of this blue fur. Can we... This is really dumb, but I'm gonna do this. Nope, not that. We're gonna do this. I've learned that when people are near breaking and they're always pissed off, you can quite simply... just knock them out for a day. And they won't snap. Like, and we're okay. Like, he's just unconscious now, so his mood is fine. Like, he's got bad mood. But when he wakes up in a day, like, the insulted will just go away entirely. The colonist died, we'll be gone. Like, we'll be okay. We'll be good. Same with Pooba. Pooba's what? Just annoyed that sister died 9 days, but insulted is like by the time she wakes up, it'll be done. Hold on, they have a no medicine restriction. We'll finish gunsmithing soon. Glad you're feeling better. Thank you. The face with 400 meat. Yes. Been binge watching my Kenshi content. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Depression solution? Heck yeah, when depressed, just simply go under anesthesia for a day. It's the new ketamine. How'd you feel? Yeah, so sorry about this. Sorry, Wednesday I had I woke up with one and I was like, maybe it'll go away before I stream. Because I was like, I'll drop the video at 11, I'll stream at like 3, and we'll have a good day. It did not work. The migraine progressed throughout the day, as they tend to do. So then I took the rest of the day off, laid in bed. It took like, I get migraines like once a month, so I have medication for them, but it makes me really nauseous. So, canceled the rest of the day. And then I was like, I'll stream Friday. Well, I go to stream Friday. Well, I think a lot of you know it, but like some of you who are newer might not. Like, we're in the process of listing our current home and buying a forever home. So Thursday we put an offer in on a home, and Friday our current house listed. So we were like, let's get out of the house for a day, because if we have viewings, like we're hoping to have an offer in by Monday. Like we're hoping to have an accepted offer today on the house we put one in on, and we're hoping to have an offer on our current house by Monday. So we were like, let's get out, because we're just gonna spend all day sitting around like waiting for it to happen. So Friday we had to like go drop, like, we have like cats and a dog, so our family's watching our cats for a few days, and we boarded our dog for the weekend, because we're like, if we're doing showings throughout the weekend, the last thing you want to smell when you walk into a house is like a litter box. So we got that all up, but by the time we got back, it was already like 2 or 3 p.m. And we're like, well, if we get any showings, they would be at like 6, so I don't want to start streaming and then we get a showing immediately after I start streaming and I have to end right away. So I'm like, if I stream this morning, we can do showings this afternoon and we'll just like go to the zoo. So that's our plan now. But yeah, it's been a chaotic week. A very chaotic week. I see have a major break. Just hungry, slept in heat, ratty apparel. We need just all new clothing. Can we just do like 6 dusters, 6 t-shirts, 6 pants, and then we'll do like apparel policy, anything, but we'll say anything under like 40% we toss. No armor for anything. And space will be like vac, right? Yeah. Okay. That works. I like that. Anything above 40% quality. So then if they have ready apparel, they'll just toss it. I'm gonna be ready to move soon, right? In a day? Is this rice gonna be ready in a day? So, yeah, well, okay, perfect. You don't have any clothes on. We have a nudist. Can you go put some clothes on? No, we're just, I don't want to force wear clothes. Oh, I guess it's parkas. Let's look at, what about a t-shirt? And I know they're, like, combat pants, but I feel like combat pants are better than nothing. And we need Ira, who's still wearing his spacesuit. There we go. We don't need chem. We need tailoring right now. Where's Twister? Twister should be moving all of this meat. That was 0 to 40%, not 60 to 100. Oh, so they're all wearing everything under. Oh, no. Good point. There. Let's fix that right away. There. Good catch. Good catch. I hate time zones. It's so late here. Want to watch? What time is it there? It is 9 a.m. for me. It's 9:30 in the morning right now. That's crazy. So you gotta be like Australia. Where's Ira? Is Ira still, no, we don't need, well, like, we do need chem fuel. Like, it's not a bad thing to be making chem fuel, but we have other priorities. Like, I don't like, well, I guess it'd be smithing, right? I'm an idiot. We'll smith and tailor first. Like, we'll do tailoring, then smithing, then crafting. But we'll blame them because it's easier. Wearing a tainted t-shirt. Can we, oh my god. Allow tainted apparel. No, we don't want any tainted apparel. And whose t-shirt is he wearing that's tainted? Who died in this? Oh, you know what? We have the heater on in a heat wave. Probably not our best moment. We can just throw one of these in here too to cool it down for a day. Won't help too much, but it'll make it not 90 degrees in there. 12:30 a.m. midnight on Sunday of Australian. Damn, look at that. That's crazy. Isn't there a crafting build to have up to X items, or is that a mod? No, it's a crafting build. Do X times up until you have, or do forever. So most of the shit I'll do like for clothing, I'll say we need X cowboy hats, we need, you know, 6 dusters, 6 t-shirts, 6 pants for the colonists. And I'll just make 6 of them, but for the bills, like, I'll just throw one at a time. Like for vac suits, I was like, well, we need 8, so I'll just queue up 8 of them. Helmets we need. I don't think we need all those vac suits because we lost everyone. But when it comes to meals, I just do forever. Because, it's, like, at the time, like, I mean, we still have 6, so we're going through 12 meals a day. Minimum. But when we had 9 colonists, it's like 18 meals a day. So it's like, we just keep pumping them out as long as you got them. Just cruising through blowback operations, though. There we go. Cowboy hats are complete. You can sell the poor ones. They're all poor. What's he bummed about? Still insulted. He's mad that it's dark and that he's sweaty. But he's in the... Okay. He doesn't like that we have a... But, like, we have to have a barracks. Like, I'm not just going to give him his own room. It's not how we're doing this. We need drugs is what we need. But then we need drug manufacturing. Which I guess we could, like, it's only, what, 500? Would be what? No, cause drug... We're okay. Yeah, we don't even need anything crazy for it, right? Yeah, we just need... Because we only need crazy if we want to make cocaine. We don't need to make cocaine. We just need weed. So this is viable. Oh, it's not gonna let me. Can I grow, like, right here? No. Right here, though? No. But down here, ho ho. There. Our rice will be done tomorrow. There we go. It's 70 degrees inside. Are they going to complain about 70 degrees? What's wrong with Pooba? Are they all... I think a lot of it's still just the insulting. Except Twister, who is, what, not wearing pants? And a parka? It's summer. She's like, I'll wear a parka. I like roasting alive. Oh, those pants suck. Let's, in a dumping zone, we'll put it, like, right here. Only clothing. Or what would it be? Just, like, apparel. Only apparel. And we'll do tainted. I guess only tainted. Well, no, because we want tainted and anything of a lesser quality. Here we go. So we'll drop it like under 49 hit, or under 50 hit points. Any quality. We'll do that. Has anyone been keeping up with our... No. Are the buffalo like gross now? We got 9 hours, 6 hours. Butcher them real quick to finish them off. What's wrong with Iris? He's still... Yeah. Okay. Greedy for an impressive bedroom. What an asshole. Dan slept enough. Clean the room a little bit and get moving. Good morning, Dragon. Good to see you. It's sad to see everyone playing Odyssey and making cube grab ships. Yeah, I mean, we already talked about that. Of just like, I didn't have a plan to build, and by the time you end up with the base, because the problem is no one's used to building a ship before in Rimworld, so like, aside from like the mod. But when you do this, it's like, oh, I need a barracks. Okay, let me make a barracks. Oh, I need to, like, you build it like a normal base, and you look back, and you're like, oh, it's a cube. And you can't, once you start, like, my big complaint right now is once you start, it's very resource intensive to scrap the ship and start over. Like, I have 36 paneling, which is enough for a 6x6 room, which is actually 5x5 once you get the walls in. And even then, that's 300, 400 steel to make one room. So it's very, once you start on a ship design, it's almost impossible to gut it all and get it, you know, rebuild. Don't forget to make the desired storage a higher priority. You're right. Where did I put the zone? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Fuck me. It's fine. It was just, what, rotten? And then we had, like, herbal meds. And food. And we'll say... Allow tainted apparel. Anything up to 49%. The problem, too, was this a mod with storage where you could, like, copy the shelf preferences? Because I had to go through and, like, manually do this to all of them whenever I wanted to make any change, instead of going just by the entire room storage. At the bottom, push N to copy and J to paste. I'm missing it? Where am I seeing? Where are you seeing that? Oh, down here? Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm an idiot. I was looking, like, over on this menu the entire time, like, right up here for it. Maybe. I think because I was just so used to the bills. Yeah, copy to clipboard. Yep. Sorry. Dumbass moment. Click on all the shelves and link them. totally knew how to do that before. I was just seeing if you guys knew that, actually. I didn't know that works. Yeah, no, I totally knew how to do that. Totally knew that was a setting in the game. I was just seeing if you guys knew that was a setting in the game. Duh. Nerds. Why are you hauling? Stop hauling. You should be, working the garden, right? Your growing and plant cutting is way before hauling. Why are you sleeping? Everyone's sleep schedules are all fucked now. From the ship build limit integrity extender, is it worth relocating to a different spot on the ship to increase the build size? I don't think so, because you can have the grav field extenders and you can install them anywhere, which expands. And you can go get more. So like we can fit 750 inside this area, but like I could always extend, if we built out, I could just extend it down to here. Like if I go right there, you know, they don't overlap. So there are plans. We could make a giant dick with the 2 balls. We would just need like 5 of those. But you can make, I think you can, yeah, you can craft them as well, which cost what, 35 paneling, 2 components, and 80 steel. But again, so that would be 35 or 36 paneling left. So we could extend the ship. We just couldn't do anything with the extension once we had it. Wake up. Wake up. It's 2 p.m. Oh, the Wings of Redemption is ready to launch. I think we'll wait for our smoke leaf to be ready. Because once he finishes blowback operations, we can go into drug production. And then I can have Ira just craft smoke leaf, which will help with pain and everything else. We're gonna have so much steel, though. Yeah, 1,300. So we're not even gonna have a place to put all that steel. Which I wish you could, and maybe you can, and I'm just an idiot. But I would love the ability to be able to craft. I know we know we can make I mean, we have vaxstone blocks somewhere, so we can make a large thruster. But is there a way we can craft vaxstone, or not vaxstone? Grabolite paneling. Oh, we can. There we go. 1 plasteel and 5 vaxstone blocks. So you need to go to space to get them, because the vaxstone can only be get in space. What scenario did you start in? It's a continuation of the video I made for Wednesday, so it was just the starting scenario. Whatever the new one was, where you start off in on the abandoned relay station, but I modified it to start with 1 colonist instead. Greetings from Brazil. Hello, Johnny from the Void. Good to see you. Greetings from not Brazil. Where's Dan? Is he still harvesting? Okay. Yeah, because for survival meals, I do 10 out of... I do up to 100 for those. But we can only do that when we have rice or some other vegetable or plant-based nutrient. I said I started as a mechanator. Best thing I ever did. That actually sounds dope. Like, for the video, I didn't want to add any other DLCs. Because, like, that was the... like, the pre-release, like, the beta version. So I didn't want to... And also, like, I don't read patch notes all the time. So, like, and I'm not super up to date on Rimworld, so it was like I didn't want to be trying to explain something and be like, oh, look at this cool new mechanic in the game, and then have a bunch of people just be like, actually, that's been around since biotech, or like, actually, it's been around since 2018, and like I just didn't know because I'm an idiot. So I was like, it was much easier to just do just Odyssey and disable all the other expansions. But I think it would be a lot of fun. Dude, imagine having a... like a raider focused, like heavy combat focused ideology, and then just raiding with your grav ship. Like, you would have just permanent mood buffs of like 30 from successful raids, from getting killed. Like, that's gonna be so much fun to do. I think Odyssey's DLC, like the Odyssey DLC, will mesh well with the others. I feel like Anomaly didn't. Anomaly kind of felt like it was more of like its own. It almost kind of felt like a spin-off version or like a different game mode of Rimworld. But I feel like Odyssey blends very much the way that like Ideology, Biotech, and like, what was the other one that I'm thinking of? If I can remember it and not stroke out. Like the royalty one. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. It's that, like, that's the vibe for me. It's like it meshes well with the rest of, like, you can put them all together with, like, Anomaly. I felt it wasn't bad, but it just felt like a very different way of playing the game where it didn't really mesh with the rest. We're so close to autocannons. We're gonna swap to drug production. Kill that thing. Get it. How did you miss at point blank range but hit at further range? I hope you liked rice because now you're getting lead. Alright, it'll die in like 7 hours. Rimworld Anomaly feels like a Halloween-only DLC where you can play it on Halloween IMO. Yeah, it's like a spin-off game mode within the game. But, like, I didn't dislike it. It was fun to play. I don't think... I feel like I keep it off if I do other playthroughs now. But yeah, it's just one of those, like... Oh, I want to play Rimworld, but I'm kind of getting... The way I normally would play is getting stale. Let me spice it up for a playthrough and do Anomaly. And then go back. Something like that. They still mine it. We don't need this much steel. Hold on. I'm sorry. I did this so Pooba would have something to do. And then they just don't quit now. And we have too much steel. Knew the components. But now we have way too much steel. It's not going to fit on the ship. Unless we start crafting, like, plate armor. I just wanted to see. I don't remember. I was like, can we make custom vac suits without plasteel? But no, you need them. Getting actually is the most irritating thing. It comes with the territory on YouTube. I don't think I've had a single video where I haven't gotten at least one. It's just been 4 years of getting actually. The Chaos Anomaly ads can be fun, but it definitely derails all other plans. Yeah, I don't know. It just like, and I didn't really play enough of it to have a real, like, informed, knowledgeable opinion. From just like, just dumb YouTuber opinion was like, oh, it's fun. I probably wouldn't play it all the time, but it's nice to switch it up. I think that's my official stance. There's never enough steel. I disagree. There is a limit, and it's however much we can cram into the hallways of our ship. Which is not much because we have a lot of clothing. Can you disassemble your interior walls to replace them with standard walls? Maybe, but I'm not sure. Really? We can try a strong airtight wall that prevents oxygen leaks in the vacuum of space. The wall connects directly to the underlying substructure, meaning it can only be built on a grav ship. Let's try, just for like shits and giggles. Yeah, so we can, looks like we can, but I don't know how it will work because when I first built the ship, I was like, oh, we need oxygen pumps to like stabilize pressure. So we can try it. But I'm hesitant to, if that makes sense. Flesh animating pawns get out, makes a bunch of zombies from stored corpses, then leaves with no explanation. the Nomadian necromancer just lands, fucks up everything, every ecosystem beyond repair, flies away, never to be seen again. Did destroying the grav station, the grav engine the way you did affect the game because the relay station didn't get, quote, taken down? I don't know. I know I wasn't supposed to... Is it still up there? No, because this is on the ground. The crashed Mechanoid platform. I think it did get taken down. The quest isn't here anymore. Yeah, abandoned orbital platform. So it was completed. Like, it says I completed the quest. I destroyed it. But the way I blew it up, what happened was I put all of those explosives around the engine, and they didn't all ignite at the same time. So I blew one up, and then the rest blew up. So I think what happened, if we can use like the medicine here for an example, I put an explosive here, and it blew up the engine. It dropped the supplies, is what I think happened. Like, it did probably drop the paneling and the grav core, but then all of the other, you know, explosives around here all blew up one at a time and damaged the item on the ground, and it just destroyed the items, I think is what happened. Like the same way that like if you lit your storage room on fire, it would destroy all the items. I think that's what happened, but with an explosion. So yeah, I thought personally it would be really cool if I was like, oh, there's explosives on the ship, let's blow it up, and just didn't think like, oh, hey, I came here to grab all of this material, and now it's gone. And also, I died, or I killed two of my best, like, characters. That is another thing that we need to test out, either on this stream or, like, a future stream. I can make them now, but they're expensive. Hunter traps, but you can make packs. Where are they? Hunter packs. These are suicide drones. They're like hunter-killer drones from Black Ops 2. You throw them into they're wearable packs, and they deploy drones. The hunter drones are suicide drones. They fly up to you, and they detonate on the character when they get within range. The drone will close on the target and detonate when it's within range. Those were the traps I was triggering on that relay station. But you can just wear them on your character. That was like, imagine a colony of monkey bar guys just sending suicide drones out to do their bidding. I really want to try that, or at least get like 2 people to have the packs where they can just send out the drones. Because like imagine landing, like imagine raiding, you have cannons on your ship, we get the auto cannons, and we land on just a tribal colony. We let the auto turrets just boom, 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 and then the fleeing colonists run towards the ship in a last stand, and then 6 pawns step out with hunter drones strapped to their chest and just send them off. It's unbeatable. The loss of heroic anchormen and anchorwomen, yes, was rough. Yeah, that was brutal. How the hell are you supposed to deal with those blasted things without losing pawns? I don't know. I have to figure it out. I'm sure there's a counter. Maybe it's just like the shield, like the pack shields. Maybe that's like, maybe maybe the shields are just strong enough, like the shield belts are just strong enough to absorb it. But it was pretty brutal, because it is like, even they had, I mean, granted, they had vac suits on, so maybe if they had better armor, which you can't get in space, but like maybe in a normal raid on ground, if they're wearing, you know, like flak vests or you know, plate armor, like maybe they would have survived it a little bit better. But EMP spam, but the way those traps were set up, it was like you have to, if you walk through the door, they triggered. Because they were like, if you walked, like say we're walking into the research room, there'd be a trap right there. So it's like you'd walk in, it would immediately trigger. Which sucked, but like it's a cool layout. But yeah, it was just like, I need to figure it out. I need to figure a way because, oh my god. It was just, everyone was getting blown up. Brick lost an arm. 2 people died from him. Like, instant death, too. Not even, like lost a limb and bled out, but just they stepped on it and just dead. I think either EMP or the hunter drones are the drones that would get hacked. That would be cool if you could hack other drones. But, like, those terminals in there did the turrets and blast doors. So I wasn't able to hack the traps, but... Send in military mechs first. Yeah, we'll definitely need mechs. Is there higher tier vac suits with better armor? I'm sure there are. Yeah, because there's normal. We can see a poor helmet, 41 1952. A normal helmet, 52 24 66. But granted, that's heat and blunt. But 52 24. Here, good armor. 60 29. For sharp and blunt, 60-29. If I can find like a poor armor right here. 60-29. Yeah, so almost 20% less between poor for sharp. Blunt isn't much of a difference, but the sharp difference is like big. So yeah, if we get some good quality vac suits or some even some like good plus, anything above good, I'm sure it'll help a ton. I mean, you saw it with Brick, and when we lost the 2 other pawns, what, Beer Oil and Derpa, they died instantly. Brick lost an arm but survived, and I think he had a good vac suit on. Oh, not just the quality, but better research. I don't think so. Advanced grab tech. So standard. Oh, sorry, that was just grab tech. Maybe. Advanced fabrication. No. Orbital tech allowed us to make... Yeah, so it ends there. I believe this is what we need to like complete the Odyssey. Like, you know, like every expansion has an ending to it. I think the Johnston... I don't know how to say it. Tanaka drive right here to make the ship engine is what... Because that says, like, it sends you to distant stars. So I think that's how you beat Odyssey. If there aren't at the moment, I'm sure someone will make a mod with some soon. Yeah, I agree. I think you'll see like movie-based ones, like if we got like interstellar spacesuits or something. It's just some weird shit like that. But yeah, give the modders a week. I'm sure they're already working on something cool. Because it is a little limiting, and I get the reason why. But it is a little limiting if you're like, oh, I have all this really cool armor I'd like to wear, but we're kind of stuck with vac suits in space. Or maybe there's ways around it too. Like maybe I could have brought armor into the relay station or the platform, and once we got inside, I could have swapped armor. But that just seems like a lot of work. Do you play Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead? I do not. I get a lot of requests from it. But I think that's one of those games where it's probably a lot of fun to play, but probably very boring to watch someone play. You know what I mean? Don't want to actually you, but I thought the JT drive was part of the base shipbuilding ending. I'm sure it is. Like, it probably... Like, there you go, perfect example. Like, it probably is. But I always thought you could, like, slap it onto the ship. That was my first thought when I was going through everything, because, like... To get it, you need all of this still. So, yeah, I don't know. You're probably right. Actually, because I think if it was, it would say Odyssey on here. And it doesn't. The most we get is advanced grav tech. Give me some Master Chief armor. That'll 100%. There's some Spartan fucking sets in here. Let me be Noble 6, please. They just rip the entirety of Halo Infinite's armor set. I think you'll see that. I think you'll see Halo weaponry if there's not even a mod already for like previous Rimworld. I think you'll see Halo weaponry make an appearance, or like you'll see like the Covenant as enemies. Yeah, there's the Halo UNSC faction already. If we go 1.6, Halo the Covenant, it's already updated. Halo the Covenant colonies evolved. It has all the weapons and the armor. So that what they'll do is they'll probably just make that armor available in space. Like they'll probably just add the same qualities that you get from the vac suit for it. Yeah, I've got a mod for Halo armor. Yeah, that's so dope. We can do a Halo playthrough like that. That would be fun. Good CDDA content is possible, but you have to be a very committed writer, role player, and narrator to make content more engaging. Yeah, it like I just look at it and I'm like, it looks like interesting to play, but it's one of those games where you would have to log a lot, like you'd have to have an understanding to accomplish that. Like it's one thing to be a good writer and to be a good narrator and like get into roleplay and stuff, but you also have to be good at the game. Or be familiar enough with the game to know what you're doing. And I like that's a big commitment for that for CDDA. Whereas, like, I feel like Rimworld, like, I'm not that good at the game, but there's so much wacky shit going on with Rimworld all the time that it's still a ton of fun. And, like, I can still do some wacky, dumb storytelling with it and have a good time. Cat from Halo Reach was my first crush. Oh, and she got her brain splattered. It sounds bad in a lot of games, but honestly, mobs will just fix the vac suits only in space issue. Yeah, no, 100%. Like I said, I get the reason for like having the vac suits just for space. It makes sense for the game. It's not a bad thing, but for the sake of just like just knowing that there's going to be mods, like we can get Halo armor in space. Like who wouldn't want that? But you can't just put Halo fucking Spartan suits in the vanilla game. It's like so the alternative is to let the mod community take care of that. Is he done making clothing yet? No. Actually, go eat and then do it. Why? He's just always about to snap. Because what, he was cold? Suck it up. It's 7.5 days to grow, but they're growing at 1.5 times. I mean, instead of Spartan armor is supposed to be airtight, so it makes sense. No, agreed. It'll be really cool to have that. I guess it's already up, like it's already updated, so it'll be cool to have that. Is it worth using some of that extra steel to build flooring to expand your ship like the balconies? So the flooring you can only use substructure for. You have to use substructure, which requires paneling and steel. The walls require just flat 7 steel, but if you build, you can't like, you can't just do like that, and now that's a room. It has to be, that won't be attached to the ship when we leave. Fully expecting vanilla expanded exosuits to be awesome in space, yes. I feel like the vac suit should be able to go over other armor that would solve the armor issue. I think doing that though would make you so OP. Like there has to be a risk to go into space. I feel like to get like the cool, because some of these asteroids have like like all these are silver, compacted machinery, more compacted machinery, uranium, steel. Like there's some really dope asteroids, and then the stations from like the Merchant's Bazaar. Jade asteroids. So it's like there has to be some risk, and the trade-off would be like you can go mine this really dope resource, like this really good resource, or do these really cool missions up there, but the trade-off is you have to wear this armor that is kind of spotty. So I don't necessarily mind that. I think that's fine. What's wrong with you? Night owl in daytime. Oh, we don't want that. There. Go sleep. What's wrong with you? He just wants he's greedy for an impressive bedroom. Will he take the barracks if it's somewhat impressive? Oh, sorry. What's keeping it from being impressive? Do we just need more artwork? We don't have an art bench though. I guess what I mean we stole some granite beds. Does no one sleeps in this bed? Both oh, that's depressing. Both members that lived in this bed are now dead. Dan doesn't do construction? You do, though. Bedroom means individual bedroom. Yeah. That's a bummer. I'm not gonna make them individual rooms, though. Especially without the mod where I can just make like a 2x2. Pretty much like realistic space exploration. Can't wear armor in space. You can wear some hair and rip resistant stuff like that, but if you're gonna get shot and stabbed, you're gonna get shot and stabbed. Yeah, I don't mind that. The no amount of armor underneath will help you if your back suit's punctured. Yeah, I don't mind that. I think having like the Spartan armor would be very cool, and just making it like a late end game research tier is totally fine. But I can just see that from like a content perspective. I can see people getting very annoyed with it because it would come off as being very cheap. To just be like, well, I know there's some risk involved with, and like the vac suit's armor isn't that great, but check out everyone wearing Spartan armor on day 50. Like a full, and they just can't lose because everything is like 500% protection. What are we at with these? These are just taking their sweet time to grow. We could probably run a caravan. Yeah, we're very close. Let's go, we'll keep Brick. We can go Twister and Pooba. And Ira. Let's see if we can get any paneling out of them. This is what I did before. I just took all the jade. And was like, we'll come back with something cool, probably, maybe. I don't know. We don't need to take the survival meals. We can just take regular meals. There. Because, like, we're going to be here for a few days anyway. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Oh, no, the vac suit... It is what it is. At this point, we have so many more that it's fine. I would like the mod. I know there's a mod where you can like repair the clothing. I would like that, but I don't know if it's ready yet, and I don't really want to add mods to this playthrough anymore. But I think that'd be a nice addition. Kind of can't make them rooms. You just don't have the mats or a space. Agreed. That's what I mean. Like it's, I can wall. I mean, I could wall them in like that, but yeah, we don't have. They're not gonna like the room. It's gonna be way too tight then. And even if we do that, I would need to extend this out. Maybe it's just not gonna work. This is. I think Odyssey will be great once we get EDB prepared carefully. Because then we can just, like, you can just remove those negatives, and it's like, alright, like, I'm fine with doing them random, but the greedy aspect is just they're gonna have a permanent negative debuff because they want a bedroom instead of a barracks. Go to bed. All right. We'll do that. Get another mod that has terrain marine armor from StatCraft, from StarCraft, and it was already sealed against poison gas and stuff, so I imagine it wouldn't take much to actually make safe for space. Yeah, I'm sure there's a bunch of art, but like that's the thing is like if you put that in a video, people get real pissed because it's like cheating out the system. Unless you're going for like a specific like StarCraft playthrough or a Halo playthrough where it fits. But if you're just like, oh, I'm playing Rimworld and then also I have Halo Spartan armor and I take no damage from anything because I have max protections and I can go into space with it. So I don't need to, I can actually just skip all this research because I don't even need to make my own vac suits because I can just make Spartan armor and fly into space that way. So it's like, oh, you just skipped fucking like 1600, 4600, 5600 research points and making a high-tech research, like, yeah. It's a mess. Hello, Mr. Motivation. Good to see you. This is the latest update for Rimworld. It is. Tis. Warhammer 40k armor. Everyone's just yoked. Trying to prep a basic grav ship from scratch for my Mechanator start. Shit's expensive. See, that's what I was saying. So fucking expensive. It's legit. It's like 300 to 400 steel per room. And you have very finite resources like the paneling, because you can only get paneling from the quest so far. I have yet to find, like through trading, I have yet to find people that have paneling for sale. Like these guys definitely won't have it because it's just a tribe. But they'll like our jade. We need that. Oh wait. You guys said these wreck Mechanators, but the damage per second is still super weak. Is it just because Mechanators are susceptible to blunt damage? That's gotta be, right? Like this just seems very weak. Or is it just because it's a normal breach axe? Like, I guess, is it worth... Like, is it worth crafting and spending blast steel to try to make a good breach axe? And if so, like, what's... I just don't see that much of a benefit. But the only place that will have that stuff is the Empire. I can see the Bazaar having it, but I'll show you, like, in a second here. Once we get out of this. We can buy more plasteel. We're actually gonna Leo Castle here. We'll go even on this. The axe has 3 attacks. Okay. So it's still, you think it's still worth getting it then? Because I can turn this off. We won't craft, or maybe we will still craft. Uranium is best for blunt weapons. I have uranium. I only have 28, but we have it. We can always go to an asteroid. So that'll work. So I did make the uranium sarcophagus. For beer oil and Erpa Derpa. Sad. And one is a demolish attack that do bonus damage to structure, so when you get mech clusters, it wrecks the turrets. Oh, there we go. See, the more you know. And knowing is half the battle. It's plasteel for sharp and uranium for blunt. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Because we have a longsword for like a steel longsword, but if we get a plasteel longsword, yeah, that just sounds pretty fucking sweet. If you ask me. We can't make longswords yet, but we could, because he has Brick. Brick just has a regular longsword. Also, piloting ability. He just had that, right? Where was that? This has got to be based on, yeah, intellectual. Okay. Who's the next? We need someone else that has high intellect. 4, 2, and then none of these boobs. He had a 50% chance to tame our warg and failed. He is just cruising through research though. What level is he? We're just gonna go right back. Same group. Yeah. I don't like that the warg can't carry anything, though. I get why, but I don't like it. Bums me out a little bit. We don't need this many meals. There. There. We'll set them back out, because we have... Again, we're really just waiting on this, like our smoke leaf, which is just fucking taking its sweet goddamn time. But meal-wise, we're up to 54. I wish we could stack these a little bit better. Chief of this tribe has sent us a message. Apparently, pirates based in a nearby camp have been raiding their caravans. The camp is controlled by the Cannon Jaguars. Is asking us to destroy the camp, and we can get reinforced barrel and uranium loot. I don't care about goodwill at all. Generates free energy forever without using fuel. This technology is developed by architects and is beyond even most Glitterworld societies. While nobody knows exactly how it works, scholars believe it somehow extracts energy directly from the fluctuations in the quantum foam. Dope. Or we could put in this fucking thing and just make everyone happy. But the reinforced barrels we will need for the auto turrets. Okay. The power cell is nice, though we don't need fucking 4 solar panels anymore. We'll do that. I guess where's the camp? Does he say where it is? 7 pirates. We can take 7 pirates. We have 17 days to do it with armor on the ground. It's this right here. We're gonna land on top of it. Would shelves in the fridge help with item stacking? Oh, good point. So here, before I do it, for the Rimworld savants out there, can I just layer 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18? Like, can I just layer this whole area with shelves and they can still walk through? Or do they need a path to walk through? Because I did it this way thinking they needed a path, and also I was like, this looks like a retail store. Like, back room. Unlimited power sounds pretty fucking sweet. Yeah, I know, just ask Palpatine. And a war merchant. 8, 5, 1. In the morning. You don't need a path, but they move slower without one, but I'm okay with that because there's 3 doors in here. It's a small room. Let's go ahead and do that then. And just... There. They can climb over the shelves. That would be hilarious. Just like army crawling over the shelves. Have been looking into getting into Rimworld lately. Is the release of Odyssey and 1.6 a good place and time to start learning? Yes. I think so. I think if you don't do the starting scenario where you start with a grab ship, you can just play the game normal and then just progress to eventually getting and building a grab ship, and that would probably be more enjoyable and will help you learn the game a lot better. We can sell all these because like we're not wearing headdresses or bowler hats. Cowboy hats almost ready to be sold. Any bad clothing here? A lot, actually. They're not wearing our dusters, so we can sell the dusters. I do like the idea, too, of just, like, crafting clothing. Instead of just bulk selling the fur, like, crafting the clothing and selling it. We can get 2 new wargs. Or at least 1. We can get another warg to replace our cougar. I missed the middle shelf being built. Okay. Good catch. Good catch. We don't need a pump shotgun. I think this is pretty solid. I think this will be okay. We're still walking away with a profit out of that. I could sell some medicine too. We have so much herbal meds. We'll sell 34 and still be fine. And that's business. There. And these idiots are still on their way over there. The one thing I did really like is this. I don't know. You guys have to correct me, but I don't think this is in the vanilla game. I think this is with Odyssey. There's just POIs now on the map. Like, I know there were mods that added, like, ruined settlements that you could go find, but now there are just... That's a launch, but, like, there are just jewel stations and, like, abandoned compounds, or, like, that abandoned city from the video. This right here, like the Meller launch site. It's an ancient launch site. It's kind of difficult to move there, but like you can find there's just like abandoned settlements that you can just go and recruit people from. Here you go. There's a spring over here. Like, what's down here? A fucking factory down here for chem fuel. An ancient chem fuel refinery. That's so cool to me. Palpatine's unlimited power didn't go sub on the end. Well, actually, I feel like it did. He just somehow returned magically. That's pretty Palpatine. I think they're new with the DLC. Yeah. How far away are they? Still a day, so it's going to be 2 days back. Which is fine, because we're at 25% grown, which is not ideal. We finished drug production, right? Yeah. So let's go ahead. Can use some of our steel. I could put it, like, right here. I wish I would have extended this. Like, I would have removed this and just kept it out, but that'll shrink the freezer. I don't want to do that. Is there any new unlocks under old research, like shield tech? Fishing. Stuff like that, like some older research, or some, like, early game research, like fishing was added. I don't think so. It's still just shields for shield tech. You could have them continue caravanning there, then fly the ship when they get there. Oh, that's true. That's true, but also I don't know what kind of gear they have on them. And there's, like, at least one set of marine armor. That's steel plate armor, and there's marine armor right here. Or recon armor that I want them to wear. I don't think they're wearing, like, actual gear. Yeah, they're wearing, like, regular clothing. So I'd like to set them into the armor before we head on over. Imagine if there were ship shields. It just becomes Empire at War. And Endgame Rimworld just transitions. It just boots up Star Wars Empire at War. With your grav ship. Joke's on you guys. When you unlock this engine that ends the game, you actually just fly directly into EVE Online and continue that way. There you go. We'll suspend that for now. But we're looking good. We have a ton of chem fuel too. 207, 500 in the storage areas. What do we need for a large thruster? We can build this. We can build a large thruster. I just need to know where we can build it, because it has to be... We can do this. How big was it? Pause. Okay, so 2x2. We can do this. Because we did collect Vaxstone from the station. Keep building it. God damn it. You ever played Factorio? Not in a while. I have like 18 hours. I don't have much, but it's one of those games where I had to stop myself because I was getting way too into it, if you know what I mean. And it was like I was, yeah. I put like 12, like me and my buddy had to stop playing it after like a weekend because I was like, we put 12 hours into it in like a day, and I was if I hadn't stopped, it would have like derailed my channel. I would have stopped making videos and just been playing Factorio. Could you build some flooring in front of the ship door and build a turret on it? I can, but it has to be the grav ship structure, which does take paneling. So I could build out, you know, like that. And do something. But, I don't know if I want to do that yet. I would like, I really would like to redesign the ship. So maybe what I'll do, if I continue this playthrough after this, is I'll just give myself, like, you know, 1,000 paneling and 20,000 steel, and we can just build a ship how we'd like it and then just fly around and mess around. Like, once the playthrough is pretty much over, just build a cool ship and fly around with it. We'll take that. We'll take an extra, what? 100, 200 chem fuel? So we can build large chem fuel tanks too. But again, that's the problem. We need to expand. 200 steel, but we need to make a new room for that. What I would like to do is I think we should clear this room out at some point. We can add more storage. We'll add more storage. And then, if we can move all this out of here, we can almost just make this the fuel room and just stack, like, large, small, not even, because, like, this is in the way. Maybe we could move the research bench into here? No, because we'd have to deconstruct. See, it's shit like that where I'm like, there's always something preventing you from doing it. So you almost have to plan the ship how you would like it built before you start anything. Because the ship by itself is just this at the start. It's just this little box. Won't your quest give you that infinity fuel rod, though? Yeah, but we don't know how much it is. If I'm getting 34, 6,800 wattage from 4 generators, and that thing maybe that rod only gives 500. You know what I mean? Like, it'll be nice, even if it gives 3,000, it's still, that lets us get rid of 2 solar generators. Okay. So yeah, I can plan more on it once we know how much is there, but we won't know until we raid. Can you just... We'll turn off cooking for now. I just need you to build. Here's all the jade. They can't fight or perform. They can't do anything. Why? No. What about you? But you're a wimp. Can fight, but can't. So no. We will not be freeing any of them today. Oh, here we go. I mean, it's expensive, but like, we go 50 obsidian for a hammer. We'll go 55 just to make sure we have enough. I think that's worth it. Then we send them home. They'll be home in half a day. So by the end of today, they'll get home. And then we'll basically be, I mean, we're harvesting rice. We can get 1 more rice harvest in, and the smoke leaf will have grown within the next few days. Hopefully. It's taking a long time to grow, but the top is at 50%. The lowest is at 34. It's going to take a while. Panda didn't have a double passion. Yeah, but so does Brick. Like, Brick's at 16, cruising through it. So Brick will just kind of carry. Is it worth searching the map for a POI that might have some of the DLC ship components? I think it's better to just keep doing the quests, because the quests guarantee it. It's like you'll get a grav core and paneling. Grav core and paneling. Grav core and paneling. The problem is some of these are in, yeah. The frozen desert. Or, like, there's always mechs. Scans reveal a heavy mechanoid presence. Subterranean caves can be extremely dangerous and may take days to explore. Obtain grav cores and paneling to increase the size of your ship. That's the cave. So my plan is to do this quest because we still have a few days. It's close by. We'll be ready in a few days to jump. We can then go south here. And we'll be able to land like right... I don't know the range 40, but with the thruster, the big thruster, we might be able to get a little bit further. We'll just need more fuel. So yeah, we'll have to see. Because this extends our range 16. So now we can go 10, 20, 30, 40, 56 tiles. If we go 56 tiles, but how much fuel is this going to take per jump? It's not going to say, or am I missing it? Yeah, not going to say. But we have 500 fuel in the reserves. So, I mean, we can tell immediately. Like, once this is done, we'll be able to tell. First stream I've caught since the time you were doing Archers Only Mountain Blade. Oh, shit, that's... I don't remember how long. That was, like, at the beginning of the year, maybe? That was fun. How long to do that mission? Another 4 days? 15. We have 2 weeks to complete the mission. First time catching a stream in a while. Hello, Dark. Good to see you. Second research bench. I don't know where we would put it. These things are massive. Okay, here we can, we're not actually going to launch, but this is just to see, like... Yeah, that's fine. So we can make it to here. 300 chem fuel. We can go 500. So we can actually go... We're going to need more fuel storage now. We can get to the exterior. It's going to take... From here, and then another, what? 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Probably another... At least 2 jumps to get from the outpost down to here. The cave system. Probably 4 jumps to get to the Mechanoid platform. And another 3 to 4 jumps to get to the frozen terraformer. Unless we continue building out the large thrusters. But to do that, again, we're going to need... I'm either going to need to take these shelves down and put 2 more small chem fuel tanks in. Or I can put a large fuel tank in. But it's going to make this room really ugly. And I can only fit 1. So my best bet is we kind of suck it out or stick it out with the large thruster. We hit the camp. We're not going to get anything useful for the ship in terms of like paneling. But then we go down to here. We hit, where are we looking at? Right here. We hit the cave system. There's an abandoned settlement, so we can probably recruit more pawns from the abandoned settlement. So we land. It might even just be worth landing at the settlement and then traveling over to here. I don't know. But regardless, we can hit both of these up, then expand the ship again. Maybe we do like, maybe we just expand this to be a fuel storage area up here. And then because then I can place like 3 large, I can deconstruct the 2 small ones, place 3 large ones up here. We can move or deconstruct and rebuild the biorefinery next to the fuel storage area. And we can put chem fuel storage in that room and just have all the fuel over there. Can you have more than 1 ship? Not to my knowledge. Not to my knowledge. Gas stops are done though. We need gun turrets. Miniguns would also be sick for mechs. Sniper rifles would be nice too. We could just have a whole team of snipers. Would the door turret be a broken idea if you are dropping it on settlements? Just land in their base and turrets does a dandy DeVito. That's what that was the original plan. But I was hoping to do it with autocannons and just have like artillery. But mini turrets might be the play too. If we just have like, because you can choose how to land. So we could do something really dumb and just go like that. You know? Or yeah, do a 2x2 like that and just place like 6 turrets on it and land on top of the ship. So yeah, we can definitely try that and just have some fun with it. Here. We'll use the rest of our paneling for it. Where's our flooring? Oh, we can't even go flooring from it. It has to be from the ship. Okay. If we go like right here. Like that. Do we need 2? We can go 3. We can do 3. And then we will start research on gun turrets. Because mini turrets are gonna, it's what? 30 metal, so we can do silver. So we can do steel, 100 steel and 3 components. We have 15 components. Did we mine these out? Way more than 15, actually. No! Oh, that's actually okay. We already grew those. Yeah, we'll be fine. I'm not worried. And they're like right next to the base too, of course. Out of food entirely, but oh well. Again, why are you wearing a tainted t-shirt? I thought we stopped them from wearing. There. We did. Should it be a long nose, or is it better running along the side of the ship like a broadside? I think it would be better to have it out here, because while the turrets are, we can land it this way, and I can still have them come out of the ship in safety. So I can land with just this portion right next to their base, and while the turrets are fighting, everyone can actually get out of the ship and get positioned without getting assaulted immediately upon stepping out. And I want to keep it away from the solar panels for now, and the batteries. Bummer. And a long nose, because if this doesn't work, we can still turn this. We can turn this into a hallway, and then do 2 separate rooms over here for something. Or we can expand it out and move move the engine and the console up here and do like a command bridge up here, free up the room, and turn this into like a fuel storage area. So I did forget we can move this. It's just if we move this, then we also have to move the gravity field extender. It's a lot of moving parts for that. Yo. What's wrong with you, Crab Advance? Of course. Oh, at least she'll get over her sister dying in like a day. Why are you sleeping? Get up. Oh, and they're out of... okay. There. Swap back to simple meals. Have you seen the War Sales deals here for Bannerlord? And if you have any thoughts? Yes, I have seen it. I was... well, I can't really talk about it. Yeah, I have seen it. I have seen it. I'm excited for it. I was in talks with Tailworlds before the delay for it, I think is what I'm allowed to say. But yes, I am looking forward to it. I have another Bannerlord video idea too, by the way. I don't know when I'll be able to get it out, just because like my schedule is just very erratic right now, or chaotic, I guess is a better way to say it. But I have a Bannerlord video, probably end of August, early September, maybe, hopefully. But I think I might stream it here first, and we'll just do a run through of it. But I'm excited to do it. I don't think anyone's done it before, so it'll be a cool. Or like if they have, I don't think there's like a series or like a long video on it, but it would be a very large video and an actual true challenge event. So I'm very excited for it. Me and my editor were talking about it. We came up with the concept and like how we would do it in a day, and not even, it was like 15 minutes of us talking like while a video was rendering out. So I'm excited for it. Stop planting more. Cut the ones that have blight already. Is no one on hauling or cleaning duties? They were. Twister was, and Pooba and Twister are, but they were both out of caravan. Finally get to see one of these live? Hell yeah. It's taken almost a full month, but we've kind of, it's 10 days, but I think we're about ready. Everything's on the ground and everything's on the shelves. Out here, all this is on shelves. All this should be on shelves too, isn't it? Yeah, stores, packaged survival meals. So like all these are on shelves. The problem is they're putting clothes on it now. Hold on. They're learning. We just need food. Just food and like animal corpses. That's fine. Are they all linked? Can't remember if they all were or not. Yeah, okay. What are we working with? Shotgun, grenades. Okay. Can we jump them like right up here? Not even. We need to space out a lot for nades. Okay. Brick needs to come down here. Not that far, but far enough that they won't, Can we get people at the rocks up here? What's Dan's range? Dan might be able to pick one of these guys off, actually. Hanako can come down here. We'll put you up above the tree. I think Dan can pick one of them off. I'm not worried about the shotgun either. I'm just worried about the double grenade-wielding lunatics. And plant matter for some kind. Oh, yes, good point, good point. We'll do that after. Is he gonna be in range to, like, shoot and run? Can we come up here? Run, Dan, run! Where'd he get hit? Torso? He got bruised. Oh, none of them are wearing armor. Oh, see, I fucked up. Hold on. Go get steel plate armor on right now. He's the only one that we're really gonna have time for. Maybe you two? It's fine at this point. Got one of them. Headshot. Just in the jaw, though. What's wrong with Ira? He's not even doing it. He's standing still. He's just greedy for an impressive... What an asshole. Oh, no. Run, Dan. Oh, his lungs destroyed. That's not good. I'm hoping there's enough. Yeah, there we go. I was like, I'm hoping there's enough bullets coming at them that we can just melt them before they even get into this. Go. Okay. Dan's good. Ira, everyone, well, they're all close to snapping, but we don't have, we can, I guess we can turn this into a prison, so we can go, the fucking wall lamp. There, we'll do that. So you go do that. Twister can haul the medicine. Who can haul this? And we have more supplies now. There we go. Just finished your max every skill in Project Zomboid video. I must salute your masochism. Well, thank you. Yeah, that took a long time. Pretend. I don't know if we're gonna have time. Dan needs a new lung, right? Oh shit, there's more up here? Who's controlling the warg? No one? Yeah, no one's got the warg. Oh no, it's not even trained to attack. Run, warg 1. That monster. Is this one gonna be okay? Oh no! He exploded everywhere. He's gotta be almost dead, right? Don't shoot our thruster, please. Really good at mining. He's steadfast and tough. Kinda hard to not like this guy. Dan with a destroyed lung again just takes him out. We'll do that. Let's get another bedroll out here. How's Brick doing over here? Ellie's got 8 hours. That's fine. How long does Vaughn have? 7 hours. I think Dan's got to work on him, right? How's our Warg? 23 hours. Pre-launch slept the whole time. Love that. We didn't rename our Warg. New DLC thoughts, haven't gotten it yet. I really like it. I think it's my favorite DLC in the game. She'll be fine, right? Yeah, she'll survive. All the chem fuel's still out here deteriorating. You can haul. Is he gonna be okay? Yep. Capture. All that. Is it Brick close to breaking because he's tired and hungry? There. We need to rename our Warg. How bad's Vaughn right now? 12 hours, and we can say recruit. And Ellie can recruit. Is he injured? No, he's fine. He just needs to eat and go to sleep. Dan doesn't have a lung right now. Okay, they'll be fine. Can make a prosthetic. Oh, we can't do a prosthetic lung, can we? We need to make a bionic lung, right? Or not. Arm, ear, eye, heart, jaw, leg, spine, stomach, and tongue. I think we're gonna have to harvest a lung. I think we keep Vaughn. Vaughn does way more, like, for the... Oh, but a double in shooting? And in plants. Who do we keep? Vaughn or Ellie? Lungs are overrated. Fair. Can you put better floor on top of the ship tiles? I haven't tried, but I'm assuming you can put carpet on them. I don't think you can replace... I don't think you can put anything above that, though. It'd probably just be carpet. I don't think you can go in and replace with wood. Like, you can, but I think it'll fuck up the ship. Yeah, we do have to do plant matter and herbal meds. Put medicine here in general. Okay. So you can make artificial lungs? I thought you could, but apparently not. Prosthetic leg, arm, heart, or a cochlear implant, which is for ears. Arm, ear, eye, heart, jaw, leg, spine, stomach, or tongue. Yeah. Rip. You can make artificial lungs, but they're higher tier. Am I an idiot? Where? Because I can only see heart, leg, arm, or implant for the prosthetics. There's not even a bill for it. Or is it past advanced fabricate? Like, with hospital beds? I don't think hospital beds unlock that kind of stuff, do they? I think that's just a bed that has a higher... Yeah, hospital beds shouldn't... It just has, like, better immunity gains and successful surgery percentages. Search lungs and research. I think it's... Yeah, it's got to be a mod. It be a mod. Detoxifier lung? Yeah, it doesn't exist. Bionic lung? Again, yeah, that bionic lung would be biotech. Right? That's probably the mod. Like, I don't know. Because if I go to bionics, it's not there. We've already had that. Yeah, bionic replacement. Arm, ear, eye, heart, jaw, legs, spine, stomach, and tongue. Do you have biotech? Nope. This is just the continuation of the Odyssey playthrough. So, no, I turned off all other expansions, no mods. It's just Odyssey. Okay, yeah, you're healed. You're just in pain. Dan, if we destroy the right lung... Who's got a good lung? That's the question. This one's got cataracts. I think we kill them. Was his right lung, right? Yeah. What's he crabby for? Just needs to have fun. Is he not? Oh no, he can do it. It's not a mod, it's just biotech. Yeah, I said that. It's like it could have been biotech. Yeah. It's not a problem or anything either. It's just like that's what it is. Like I don't know how to like. Yeah, we've already talked about this enough to be like, this was always just going to be an Odyssey playthrough. I wasn't adding any other DLCs or any mods so that I could show Odyssey instead of showcasing mods on top of Odyssey. Yeah, we'll be okay. We will cue them for surgery. We'll make Brick happy real quick, and then we'll get to it. Is he thrilled yet? He's going swimming. Time for war crimes? Yeah. It's fine. He's soaking wet, so he's mad because he went swimming. Oh! Uh-oh. Try it again. Oh, not the kidney. Lung. This Brick is what? 11 medical, and Dan is 13. But Dan also doesn't have a lung right now, so... Oh, we had the eclipse, didn't we? Shit. Well, I hope they like performing surgery in darkness. Imagine performing surgery to steal a lung that you need in darkness at 1 a.m. No immediate danger. Just keep trying, Dan. Can we not, did we destroy your lung? What's going on? It's crushed, yeah. Vaughn doesn't need our medical supplies, though. Alright, yeah, we have to try to wait again now. Her lungs all messed up. There's so much blood everywhere. What happened? Massive raid. Well, not massive, but like a, what? 4-6 pawn raid. Can you hook up geothermal to the ship? If you had an anchor and had a base, yes. But no, like you're not gonna be able to take geothermal with you. So there's no point in me researching it and building it out if I'm just abandoning it every like 10 days. Sounds like the condition. Most lungs are stolen. Yeah. You're not wrong. Can we try it again? No. Okay. Well, for them, we can just maintain. Ellie, we can keep working on recruiting. Is he fine now? Okay. What's wrong with you? Just recovering? Good. We need to move all those clothes out. What's Twister doing? Still hauling stuff? Playing horseshoes? Can we get the... Oh. I was like, can we get the dead body off of here, please? Can I just set Twister just to hauling for now? I guess plant cutting, like growing and plant cutting is fine, but we're okay. We have time here. Just deconstruct before leaving. Don't you only get like a fraction of the items back though? You don't get the full amount. It's not a 1-to-1 when you deconstruct. Because that was the biggest reason why we put satellite or fucking solar onto the ship. Because it's like that'll work wherever we go without needing fuel. God, a minigun would be awesome. Do that. Let's build. Well, I just want to build a hunter pack and see what it looks like. The security. Mini turret. We'll wait till we build all the way out here. Is it worth testing putting a different floor? I don't think so right now. Like, I don't care enough to actually do it, honestly. I'm like this flooring doesn't bother me at all for a ship. If I wanted to do anything with like a pretty design or something, I would just build a base and then anchor, because you can build like anchors. Let's see if I have one. A grab anchor. So you can place one, and basically it prevents you from destroying the map when you leave, so you can come back to it. You lose 8 components when deconstructing a geo. With the ship, that's not even that bad, as you just mine fresh components from a new map. You lose 4. 4 you lose. I don't know. I feel like I just don't want to. It just seems like a lot of work every time to build geothermal when there's already 4 solars and we're getting the battery or the power cell. Like, I just don't see why I would do that when I'm already getting 6,400 per day from the solars and with batteries. Because the only reason we lost power was because of the solar flare. But like that doesn't even matter if you have geothermal. Like, you're just gonna lose power into the ship in general. So unless you want to run a big hydroponic setup or something, like I said, I could see it if like if you find like a really nice map and you're like, oh, I love this place, let me build a grav anchor, and then you can have, you know, your grav ship team flying out, but you still have like a normal outpost to run. I could see it that way, because then you could build the base around a grav ship, almost like a hangar, like a landing dock. Like, you could put it right here, and it'd be right in between 2 geothermal sections. And it's like, yeah, you'd be powered up in no time, and you could get rid of all the satellites, just have a massive battery bank in here, land, recharge, and then fly out in the next day. She healed enough to do another. No. Did I really just like destroy her lung? I guess, but like, not really. Okay. What's he building? Oh, hunter packs. What's his need for that? It's just, I'm gonna do this. Is it God mode and you can is it like remove? I don't want to remove all traits though. Remove trait from a unique weapon. Ira has. I just want to get rid of greedy for everyone. Like, it's just not fun to play with greedy. Can we remove all traits? And then I wish I could just like click on his character and add a trait back. What did he have? He was volatile. And nope. And psychically sensitive. There we go. Who else has greedy? Undergrounder, Sudic and trigger happy. Queen, brawler, psychopath, night owl, undergrounder, acidic. Okay, I'm fine with that. There. I was like, there's literally just no purpose to having that, because we're never gonna not have a barracks. OST is amazing. I agree. A ground base is quite logical. That's how you get your supplies. Yeah, no, it 100% is. I just was like, a full Nomad playthrough just sounds way more fun. Because, like, again, I would have the Kenshi experience, where it's like, I would get an outpost going here, and then I would spend years in-game building up the outpost, building defenses walls, and I would just completely neglect the whole point of the DLC, which is to fuck around in a cool ship. Food, for example, is produced in excess of the nutrition needed to produce it. Oh. I guess I never really paid attention to that. Do we have to... Oh, we have to wait for the... We have to wait for that to... No, because I can just harvest the other limbs. It's just the lung. He just killed the squirrel and went back to sleep. Worth starting to build turrets. Yeah, I was waiting for them to build out from here because I'll work backward. And then can we run? I don't know if we can run like an underground, a hidden conduit here. No, oh, we can. Okay. Go to like here. So I could build like a turret maybe like right here. Like that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 turrets. It'd be nice if we did like spike traps all along so they had anyone who comes up for melee just gets lit up by spike traps. But I guess we could do sandbags too. Because you could have the guys just come next to the turrets, but probably not the smartest. Or just hunt. I think that's what I would do, is just drones stacked all underneath. 40 steel, 40 chem fuel. I wish I knew the range on them. We made the hunter pack. Is he gonna take his armor off if it does? So he had... Okay, so he's got the hunter... Oh, this is gonna be so sick. Is he gonna get annoyed by it? No, okay. We're gonna try that out. I don't really care for the party. Oh, we're missing... Yeah, see, we're out of paneling. We're all out of paneling. Okay, so we can't go this far. Who's fist? Hey guys, let's go to the party. This is just Ira starting shit with people. We get some medicine for them. What a party! Just getting their asses beat. Bad too. Goddamn. Okay, but we can still get 3, 4 turrets out of this. Yeah, we can't even build. Okay, build the conduits. Twister's still hauling just like 3 or 4 day old weaponry. We fixed Ira's greedy and they're still starting shit. Yeah, I know. Just can't yeah, just can't catch a break with them. Gotta be healed by now, right? Still 13 out of 15. Ellie's doing fine, though. Resistance is going to take a while to break, but... might be okay with that. Still clothes in the fridge. Yeah, he's grabbing everything else right now. Are they... Yeah, I don't want a Pyrrol on all this. Select all... Oh, because they're only linked to each other. It's fine. Okay. Okay. That should be fixed now. Yeah, the two benches in the middle weren't linked. Or, like, they're linked to each other, but not to these ones. Can I do all of this? No, because they have different. That's fine. Okay, maybe another day to build everything, and then what are we looking for harvesting? 77. 2 more days? 2-3 more days? Maybe? And we'll be ready? Meh, we'll build our own. We don't need a prosthetic arm, we could sell that. What if we just walked into battle with 2 polar bears? That'd be dope. Could sell one of the frag grenades because we don't need them. The parkas we can sell. Just trying to think of like how, like what items can I get rid of that will free up some space for us. Almost 1,000 out of that. I'd be dope to have polar bears. How close to the build limit is the ship? 614 out of 750, but it doesn't matter, we're out of paneling. I can't build anymore. We're gonna make an obsidian breach axe here. How bad is Ira wounded? Okay, not bad enough that he needs to be on bed rest the whole time. He can go get started on the breach axe. Okay. No. Come on, guys. Come on. Did they give up? What the fuck are they doing? Yeah, he's just reading a book now. What the hell? Where's the breach axe? Where did they put it? I see a bunch of guns. Is he holding it still? No. Am I missing where he put the breach axe? I've got to be missing it. There's no way someone picked it up. Put it up here, maybe? No, where the hell did he put the fucking breach axe? In the fridge? Did he? Jesus Christ. Good catch, good catch. And plant matter. Okay. It's just these two shelves causing issues again. You healed yet? That's her leg. Why can't I harvest her right lung anymore? I can only do her left lung. Oh, Hurt's still injured. I'm an idiot. Close, though. We'll have time to leave before then. Yeah, we'll have time to leave. I think Crush is unfixable. It's healing. We'll be okay. It just wasn't fully healed yet. Lungs are ambidextrous in Rimworld. Are they really? I could just go left lung. It's very, yeah, we have 12 days for the mechs. It's not going to take 12 days to grow this. Hopefully. Be another day of injury. Hello, Gabby. But his Kratos axe needs to stick. We do fuck with the breach axe. How, Okay, oh yeah, so it does have the 3 attacks. 9 damage, 2 seconds per attack, 9 damage, 2 seconds per attack, 7.5, 1 second per attack. Final value, 4.94. Okay. They do die if we take both lungs, but also, like, I don't care if they die. Like, they're quite literally just on the ship at this point so that we can steal both lungs. We need to name this work, by the way. We'll throw a random name for now. Perseus? Good enough. What's Pooba doing? You're telling me there's nothing to haul or clean right now? I don't believe you. Name the warg Kevin. Kevin the warg. I guess if you have nothing else to do, just start researching. We'll get Ellie soon. Yeah. Going 1 a day. We can do that multiple times, or 1 per talk. Gotta be healed now, right? Where's Dan? When he wakes up, he's gonna be ready. Go eat. All of your needs are met right now. Go perform surgery. We got it. Well, just to be safe, we should harvest the left kidney too. But Dan can rest until healed. You can go operate. There we go. Okay, Brick needs to eat. Oh, Pooba's just gonna take a shot at it with medical 5. Stop doing that right now, please. Brick, do it. Brick needs to do that. Pooba was just going for it. Saw the opportunity. Dan is good to go. New lung in. He's good as new. Does he have a peg leg too? A wooden foot? Can we make a better foot for him? That'd just be a better leg. Ah, he'll be okay with a wooden foot. Stop doing what you're doing. Go do something else. You're telling me there's nowhere for you to haul these fucking corpses. Get to it. Should organs be stored in the fridge? No. They can be anywhere. I'm gonna remove her bionic stomach. And then I'm gonna go for her heart. Actually, no, because we don't need the heart. We can do prosthetics, but her liver we need. Ira is not about to operate because he's bored. If anything, Ira can research. What are we up to now? In the 90s? Low 80s? Uh-oh. Why are we don't even need to be doing this. We should just be operating. It doesn't matter if she's bleeding out. We're taking her liver out. She's gonna die anyway. Okay. Oh, darn. We had a good run. We should have definitely stripped Vaughn first, though. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Alright, we're what, 2 days away from this? Most of these will be harvested, but some of these are in the 8. I guess we could still harvest whenever and leave. We're gonna need more food too. How much are we down to? Oh, I wish we could tame these. Ride into battle on the back of a rhinoceros. Okay, we'll harvest that when we're good to go. We can, give me just a second, guys. Okay. Sorry, I'm back. Sorry. My wife was in the shower. My daughter, I forgot to like shut the door. My daughter walked in. What are you doing? I want to hang out with you. Oh, sorry. But we're back. I'm gonna end in like 20 minutes or so. So we'll harvest all of this, and then we will we need to regrow. But we'll harvest all this, and then we'll go raid, and then I'll probably hop off. I might stream again tonight. Maybe we'll continue this. Otherwise, maybe tomorrow. I don't want to promise anything right now because of just the schedule and how just all over the place it's going to be. But yeah. I definitely need to get this DLC soon. Yes, I highly recommend it. Like I said, I think it's my favorite DLC so far for Rimworld. It's so much fun. Okay, but we have everything we need. We just need to harvest our drugs. And that's just on Twister. Wake up. We are going to be out of food soon, but I'm not too worried about that. Nako. Wake up, go do whatever you need to do. Let's go put everyone in like soldier. Which I think they'll throw armor on for. Hopefully, we'll see. Yeah, I just want to get everyone as geared up as possible before we head out. Plants 4, 1, 6. I guess Dan could help. We really should be able to haul this. It's fine. Yeah, Dan can help. He's gonna botch all the harvest though. Brick should not be helping. Brick should just be hauling right now. Even Dan, I'm not super sure I trust with this. What's Ira doing? Oh, they're bummed that people's organs were harvesting. Really? I don't want anyone to break, like, mid-fight. And I'm worried that's gonna happen. Okay. You're almost healed, though, right? Yeah, your arm is still kind of fucked, but everything else is fine. You should just be constructing or cooking. Not really anything left to cook. Get out of here. Prisoner's good. Just low on food. Tried playing this game, but it kicked my butt. I just need to invest more time into learning it. It's fun to watch. Yeah, and there's no shame in going on like a lower difficulty either. There really isn't. Like it's Rimworld. You play however you want to play. Okay, and then we need animals. Both of you are grab ship. We all ready to go? Who's ready to break Dan? Just because we harvested organs. Okay. Let's go here. Low food seems like an issue. It's not as bad as it sounds, because like whenever we land somewhere, there's always enough animals that we can just gun down the entire population, and we'll be set for meals for like a month. I'm not too concerned about it. Okay. We can do the landing zone like this, is what I mean. Here, we could go like that. The turrets will be ready to fire as soon as we land. Everyone's sick, but the turrets should handle it, so we can go Brick, you. Get everyone out here. Knocker doesn't have a weapon. Grab an LMG and let's go. Oh, they're lobbing nades. No! Get Brick in there. Send the drone. Oh, ready? Oh, it didn't even do that much. The drones are weak. Get them into cover here. Brick, go. Get behind him, though. Yeah, he's gonna get shot a bunch. How bad's everyone? Couple injuries. A bruise. Couple injuries. Alright. Oh no! Brick! He got shot a ton by like his own team. Tragic. Dan can rescue him. Is he gonna get away? No. He's pretty good. We don't need to kill him. We don't need to kill him. Oh, god damn it. Where are you trying to take him? Oh, down here. Okay. Loot the place. There might be traps. Yeah, we'll go in the morning. We'll go out in the morning because everyone's got some form of injury. We can they can tend to themselves for the most part. Yeah, I do always like to just have self-tend on for this because it's like they're gonna use shitty medical supplies a bunch. For the serious injuries, Dan can come through. Brick will be fine by morning. He had to die for what he did to Brick. And it's the worst part is like Brick didn't even yeah, he had a bruise in his torso and he felt like he just got shot a bunch of times. The mini turret shot him. Hanako, however the fuck you say it, shot him in the back of the head. Yeah, he just took some friendly fire. Kind of bummed about our turrets, though. Have any components to mine up over here, maybe? Just more steel. Here we go. We give Twister something to do. What's wrong with you? He's just tired, wreck deprived, insulted, ate without a table. Your normal Rimworld stuff. God, a lot of that just takes forever to wear off, though. What's Ira up to? Ira is even wounded. No, Ira should be doing this. Is that plants though? No, it's cooking, isn't it? Right? Is this not cooking? What is this for? It's not crafting. Stop doing that. Yeah, it's definitely cooking. Not in laboratory. There. Let's get all that moved. We're gonna get everyone super high and then they'll be fine. And Ira's okay, right? Yeah. Ira can start going door to door here. Well, it's only one door, but... kind of beds we working with? One good one. Grant, I thought they were Vaxstone for a second. I get really excited. We did get these though. So we can put you in the corner of the kitchen. Power installed. Let's go ahead and put you like right in this corner over here. There we go. They're all going to be happy now. That plus 13 goes a long way. How much power does that cell give? I don't know. We're about to find out. Set both of those up. Let's see. A 1,000, so a little bit less than a solar generator, but an extra 1,000 nonetheless, so not bad. I think this is the big one. What's the boost? Improves the mood of anyone nearby, and it works through walls, and it takes up the entire ship for the most part. We could probably even swap the stove with it, and it would work better if we put the stove over here. But what's the boost? 7. So plus 7 just blanket, and then also 13 for being stoned. We're in business. Pirates didn't have Jack. No, and I think it's because it was an outpost. It wasn't like an actual village. I think if we raided the village, we would have much more success. So we can check in a few days. I don't want Ira assigned to this, though. It's so slow. He's not a good cook. I wanted Ira assigned to, like, tailoring and stuff. Isn't Ira our best communicator? Yeah. What's she doing? Just reading? Stop. Where is she putting our joints, by the way? Just in here. I guess that's fine. They don't go bad, right? Yeah, they don't go bad. Okay. Wildlife. What are we working with here? Buffalo. Where are the buffalo? Over here. That's what we needed. Fire at anyone or anything. Let them chase Twister around. And there we go. There's all of our food. Brick and Dan will heal everyone up. There he goes, on his little mission to heal. Oh, he's gonna go to sleep, actually. Worth harvesting the berries? No. It is not. Twister fine. Yeah. And Brick will be fine in the morning. Hanako can do butchering. Well, ideally we'll have Ellie, and Ellie can do what? Planting and make art? Okay, nothing amazing for us, but better than nothing, I guess? How much power do these take? 80. It's not bad at all. Yeah, because she'll be butchering all day now. That gives us, what? 75, 150, 225 meat per muffalo. Aren't berries part of ingredients? They don't have to be berries. It can be anything, but like there's no need for us to make fine meals if we're crushing through 3, 6, 7, 14 meals a day. There's no reason to put a bunch of effort into making them. If I can just make, you know, 150 simple meals and let them just smoke. We got Ellie now, though, which means we can uninstall you. Turn you into a regular bed. There we go. And put you to work. Yeah, the medicine we can go grab, that's fine. But berries, there really isn't a need for them. If we're gonna get hundreds of muffalo meat, like 150, 300, or more than 150. It's like 200, 4, 6, 8, 800 muffalo meat right there. Not including the, you know, 200 more in here. So we're at almost 1,000 meat. Nutrient paste instead, much more efficient. It's efficient, but they have it's a mood debuff for them. Simple meals are very quick to make, 40 resources, or 40 nutrients in general, and there's no debuff for them. Like, we're already up to 23 meals. Ira's back to insulting everyone. There. There's also one good bed and one normal. There's a, yeah, the good bed I did mark for, yeah, we have it, it's right here. So we'll replace it with one of the normal ones, but everything should be normal or better now. Yeah, normal, good, or excellent. So we'll just replace it with one of the normal ones once we're ready. Actually, we could probably do that right now. Take Brick's bed down. Oh, because he was insulted so many times. How long does the insults last? 2 days. Oh, we have a warg baby now. Uh-oh. Hole in the grab ship. Oh, we have 2 warg puppies. Oh, no. We're gonna need more meat. That's gonna be too many. We're gonna have to kill. We're gonna have to either kill or sell 2 of them. Probably the puppies because they only eat meat. Okay, hold on. Okay, sorry. Realtor texted us. Yeah, I think she's just gonna keep hauling the buffalo. Transhumanist meme makes nutrient paste very attractive. They need at least 1 replacement part. Yeah, but again though, we're only running Odyssey. But yeah, for if you wanted to like min max a run, like just from like a personal play, 100%, you would build like a raid focused. God damn it, you would build a raid focused like nutrient paste loving, tight space oriented team. And have the best. Stop, dude. Never cut your live stream. People think everyone. Thank you. I appreciate you, sir. That being said, I'm about to end. Press Charles. The 12th. How you doing? I don't want Ira making joints. He sucks at it. I didn't mean to do that though. But yeah, like we're gonna be up to 30 meals here. That'll last us what? 3, 6, 7. That'll last us 14, 20, 2.5 days with 30 meals. We're all almost fully healed. Can we do like... Can't we schedule their drugs? Yeah, drug policies, right? Social drugs. Like, can't you schedule the amount? Or like how often they take one? Yeah. Only if mood is below, we'll say like 50. There. They can take 1 a day, only if their mood is below 50% and their rec is below 75%. I think that is very fair. Rolling joints is hard, cut up some slack. Was there only 1 component on the map? It was just the spot up here. I think we already mined it out. Can't remember exactly where it was, but yeah, I think it was just the 1 spot. I want them to just straight up... Oh, I guess we can disassemble, though. Do that. Would a TV help with rec? I don't really see a need for it if they have joints, because like they're always going to be below 75% for the most part, and they have books and stuff. So I think they'd be fine, because they'll just rip up socially like that and then get back to their day. Except Brick's gonna end up like, oh, he's not gonna OD, but like he's gonna get a tolerance if he's gonna keep binging him. Last Muffalo. Oh, you know what Ellie can also do? That. What? Okay. Was someone... Oh, it's a fire. I was like, was someone throwing grenades to hunt? A store had to staple a receipt to a Switch 2 box, and it punctured the screen. The company that it was sold at put it up for sale, and all proceeds going to charity. Last I heard, it was being sold for over $210,000. That's insane. Amazing. Love that. Okay, I think I am going to end it here though, guys. I have to head out. But I can't, it's hard to like let you guys know in advance. Maybe tonight we continue, or maybe tomorrow. It'll be kind of sporadic if I do. I'm sorry for that. It really just depends on like if we have showings or you know, how the home buying and selling process works. I don't know, but ideally soon here, or you know, ideally today or tomorrow. But I will keep you posted on Discord. Thank you all for hanging out so much today. Hope you're enjoying the new DLC. If not, hopefully you find a way to enjoy it. Hopefully some mods get added soon. Other than that, though, have a great rest of your weekend. Probably no video next week. I have a lot that are almost done, but they're just not quite done yet. Need a little bit more time on them. But we're getting there. So I'll see you when they're done.